Why does the video end with Justin's younger child self? Why are the teasers? I'm not gonna say it. Why has Justin posted a dozen images of babies on his Instagram with the hashtag Yummy?
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry. People take for granted encounter.
Why is this party for rich people a secret? Yet the performers are children. I know I might sound crazy, but I believe this whole video is alluding to the pizza theory and potentially, allegedly, commenting on pedophilia. Last year, this video got banned alongside the hundreds of other videos on this exact same topic because YouTube decided to do one whole cull of any conspiracy theory videos that targeted individuals, even though I wasn't targeting individuals, ironically right before the American election. I really need to make this disclaimer, but the original pizza theory is not the same as the Yummy conspiracy theory. It does not mean Justin is involved as a victim or a witness of this theory. It just suggests that this video is simply making a comment or is purposely alluding to the original theory. Now for some juicy context on the pizza theory. The pizza theory was a popular conspiracy theory that started in 2017 in America. It involves serious accusations towards elite members, including politicians and celebrities. John Podesta was Hillary Clinton's campaign manager before the election. His emails were hacked and published on WikiLeaks, and what is so weird about these emails is that these emails actually sound quite weird. I'm dreaming about your hot dog stand in Hawaii. Do you think I'll do better playing dominoes on cheese than on pasta? A lot of people speculated that these emails had code words that meant something so much deeper. For example, cheese meant little girl and pasta meant little boy. It was eventually speculated that these emails were connecting restaurants such as Comet Ping Pong to a much bigger ring, and that a lot of this was happening in the basement of the restaurant. The Comet Ping Pong restaurant was owned by James Alefantis, who had the weirdest Instagram account. We can see children taped to tables, babies eating money, and even babies for sale. As for John Podesta and his brother Tony, both of them are known to have some pretty weird artworks hanging in their homes, including naked teenagers and cannibalism. The theory actually goes so much more in depth. The theory was believed to such an extent that a man actually came in with a loaded gun. No evidence was found on this theory, and although widely debunked, a lot of people still believe in this theory till this day. Last year, Justin Bieber released his song and music video called Yummy. Not one of Justin's best songs. It is questionable, let me just say. The music video pretty much sets out the entire scene in the first 20 seconds. Notice he is going through the back kitchen, the green tone, and just look at that side. We also see camera flashing, which kind of suggests media coverage. It makes you feel like this is some criminal activity that's going on. Justin walks in so secretly to this party, it's as if he is so ashamed to be here. Yet when Justin enters, he literally just takes off his hoodie, and this is when we first see children playing musical instruments. Yet as it reveals, everyone at this party is middle-aged, and based on the costume design and setting design, it's obvious that this party is catering towards richer adults. All these points directly link with the original setting of the Pizzagate theory. And ironically, even though this music video is called Yummy, the food is absolutely disgusting. Jelly and this fish thing. I'm not even going to talk about this cake. You'll notice throughout the video, no one actually goes and eats their food decently. You have all these weird sort of habits, such as feeding it to each other by hand. We also have picky eaters just grabbing the tops. There are knives and forks provided, yet no one actually uses it. The only time we actually see them eat is when we get these disturbingly close-up shots. I mean, look at this lady just aggressively eating these chips. And okay, this scene just gets me right off. I don't know about this. There is nothing yummy in this actual party. They're here clearly for something else. Overall, it just makes you feel uncomfortable, and again, you know there's something off. Now, before we talk about the significance of children in this video, I just want to talk about Justin Bieber himself first. I know he's not a child, but he seems to play a different role in this music video compared to the older characters. Justin Bieber comes in with the most cute casual castle pink outfit that is considerably ripped despite his net worth. Justin is the only one who actually seems to eat the food and enjoy it. He's actually getting mind blown away by this disgusting food. When the party gets more wilder, eventually we see his face and eyes just change during the video. I mean, look at this part. His chin just, yo. Could this symbolize hallucinations or getting drugged? Or maybe just consuming too much alcohol for the night? During the climax, he is dancing in the very center of the table. But in this scene, his cute candy necklace that he's been wearing the entire time disappears, and it's replaced by this silver chain. His scrappy jumper also disappears. It's as if he has turned into one of them, or one of the elite. Or he has been subject as a victim or a witness throughout the storyline in this party. After all, he seems to be hallucinating or tricked to eat the disgusting food in this video. At the end of the video, Justin is alone at his table, and we then see this cake, which reveals underneath Justin's younger self's face. It is just so questionable. There is absolutely no reason whatsoever to include Justin's younger self plate if it really was about his love life.
Something about toes curling and stuff.
Yeah, it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
I'm married, you know?
Yeah.
And I did a little bit of digging through the director's online presence, found the trailers. And let me just tell you, these teasers, my favorite evidence to this entire analysis.
Let's watch it together.
That no, we do not associate that and have a child's face at the bottom. And that it actually comes from the music video. This lady, and if you look carefully at the cake on her fork, you'll see it is the exact same cake that was on top of Justin's plate. Now, if we combine this all together, we find this really disturbing video. I cannot even emphasize how much I ring with this theory. I don't know why no one else has brought this up. This is the only evidence that I found myself. I've never found another channel mention this, but it is so significant to this case. We've already revealed that this is a suspiciously secret party filled with middle-aged people, yet the performers are children, and you'll see why this is really discomforting. The first thing is, they don't seem to be happy at this party. When Justin looks at them for the very first time, just feel it with me for a second here, like, this girl is uncomfortable here. And it is only until the end of the video I found something so disturbing. Literally no one else has talked about this. But if you listen carefully with your right ear, you will hear audio feedback. Audio feedback only happens when number one, the microphones are turned on, and number two, they are not in the correct position or correct use they're meant to be in. This is when it becomes really disturbing. Clearly, something wrong has happened to the musicians, that the microphones are now unattended and have never been packed up or looked after properly. You might think this is unrelated and a complete coincidence, but if you look back into the video when Justin Bieber first looks at this girl, you'll hear the same feedback sound happen. And we even see these pink towels on top of these white statues at the back. Now, white symbolically it represents purity, and seeing this red all over the party suggests violence or the loss of innocence. I don't want to defame anyone in real life. Again, this is purely based on theory, but some of these characters could potentially represent or allude to people in real life. For example, the guy with the glasses could represent John Podesta. We also have the ladies with the crowns who could represent the rich higher class, Hillary herself, L.A. Reid as the waiter. One notable figure out of all of this with the most convincing representation is this lady right here, eating the chips aggressively. This lady could be Jenny McCarthy. Apparently, Jenny got physically inappropriate with Justin, and Justin later said he felt uncomfortable by her actions.
Wow! I feel violated right now.
I couldn't help it. He was just so delicious, so little, just I want to tear his head off and eat it.
And this is when I want to comment on the strangest choice of colors for this music video, which is pink and blue. I can sit through the entire video with you and point the blue and pink in each and every single frame, except for the beginning when Justin is not in the party itself. Pink and blue is everywhere. You can see it in each department. The lighting, the production design, costume design, food design, and titles. They had so much chance to make this video have an excellent aesthetic. Take a look at these photos from the food stylist's Instagram. The tone could have been absolutely stunning. Like, don't these colors remind you of baby girls and baby boys?
Yeah, babe, yeah, babe, yeah, babe.
You know what? All of this could be a coincidence. I mean, take it with a grain of salt. None of this could actually matter. But there are no coincidences when it comes to what is placed in a video. All colors, food, people, costumes, and effects are purposely chosen. Even that cake on that plate has been specifically designed by 2 food stylists. And even when Justin's face changes, they hired a visual effects artist for that. Again, hundreds of dollars for each of these frames. Would you really spend that much money when it doesn't contribute to a film itself? And if that isn't enough evidence for you already, Justin pretty much confirms it in his live streams. Again, let's watch it together. Justin, touch your nose. If the Pizzagate rumors are true, we are ready to back you up. Everyone is woke. He touches his nose. Okay. Justin, touch your hat if the stories around Yummy Vid are true. He touches his hat when they ask to touch his hat. Alright, Justin, we need your help exposing this nasty again. Shift your hat if it's true. This could be a coincidence. I mean, Justin naturally touches his nose and hat all the time, and someone could hold down that comment or edit that comment in. But this has happened 3 times. And when does too many times become not a coincidence anymore? It also seems that Justin was very emotional, especially with the release of Yummy and his new album. He has cried a lot in the production of the music video as seen in his online documentary.
Really appreciate everyone's patience, guys. What's up?
I was in my head a lot, you know, it was hard for me to really enjoy it like that, but I know that some days are gonna be just like that.
Then we also have Justin's interview where he gets really emotional about his personal experiences within the industry.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and people take for granted encounters, and I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to lose it. I don't want her to, you know, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
From these interviews and the Lonely music video, you can tell Justin has had a really rough time growing up, especially as one of the youngest yet most popular celebrities of all time. And I'm sure this has just come out during the release of Yummy and his latest album. Let's look at Justin Bieber's own promotion of this music video. Before the actual upload, Justin posted a dozen photos of babies on Instagram with no caption, but #yummy. This is not the right tie. This is not the right combination of words. These are definite clues to hunt for in this song or this music video. Justin becomes extremely desperate for everyone to get Yummy. He livestreamed fans just convincing and making people buy the album.
I'm gonna need you to go to iTunes and purchase it.
Okay.
Can you do that for me?
Yeah, I can do it for you.
Because I'm on neck and neck right now going for the #1 spot, and every download counts.
He also posted this graphic telling people to listen to his music quietly whilst they sleep, which I find really, really weird. And again, it could possibly just be the music video that alludes to this theory. After all, it is with a different bunch of directors and crew. But have we also questioned that the song lyrics itself could allude to the theory? You just have to listen to one of the lines to question it. Lost control of myself. I'm compromised. You're incriminating. No disguise. And you ain't never running low on supplies. What supplies is he running low on?
No disguise.
There is said to be a lot more meaning behind these symbols and characters that appear in this video. Unfortunately, I'm not able to talk about all of this due to the fact that it is not something we can freely talk about. But besides from that, the absurdity in all this is a big enough reason to question this music video itself. Why is this party for rich people a secret? Whether it is actually commenting on the original Pizzagate theory or not, it's interesting why they chose such a controversial topic to look at. I wonder what their intentions are of making this comment, if it is true. If you didn't know my history with the first video, before it actually got banned, it dealt with a lot of suppression. If you type in the full name of the theory, all you will get is news outlets. Anyone with an actual free speech opinion does not appear on these search results. YouTube finds these videos and pulls them down and out of the searches even though they do exist. Yet, when they actually find the ones that are actually the problem, aka my videos, they completely ban them off the internet. So it's either a ban or a suppression that us creators go through. That is just the life of a creator who releases controversial topics. I am very much open to discussion on this theory, especially for those of you who don't believe it. Keep in mind, I am monitoring comments really hard for this video. A lot of my results were coming from external, which means a lot of people have actually been sharing my video, and that meant a lot to me considering that it got 1.4 million views, yet it wasn't even allowed to reach people on YouTube. So if you do, please share this video. Let me know again what theory you would like to hear next. I appreciate all your support, and bye!